Hey y'all, so here is a quick 2023 recap of all the things that we have done thus far. I hope you guys enjoy. So as you walk up the front, as far as the front landscaping goes, I don't have a lot of plans yet for the front landscape. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do with it just quite yet. Most of the landscaping changes initially are going to be done in the back. As you walk over here to this little side entry, it's more of a mudroom area. As you walk in, you can kind of see the walls. They lend a bit yellow in this video, but really they're a creamy, whitish color. Walking in the living room, the paint color on these walls is going to change. I am going to keep the original wood trim. I'm not going to paint it. The front entry nook, the formal front entry, I'm thinking about painting a really cool, fun color. Not sure what that will be yet. In the formal dining room, the paint color will change in here, and I am considering some wallpaper for this room. Same for the hallway, the paint colors will change. In this room, I do want to go lighter on the paint color. In the kitchen, a lot is going to change in here. Cabinetry color is going to change. Countertops are going to change. Backsplash is going to change. This window is not going to change. Here's the laundry. We are going to make some major changes in this room. The washer dryer will go down to the basement. The wallpaper will change on these walls. In the half bath, I don't have a lot of plans for changes in here. I really like this. The upper walls might get some wallpaper. Again, here in the kitchen, a lot of changes that we make initially will be here in the kitchen. It's actually set to get started the end of this week or next. And as we go up to walk up the stairs here, I have some plans for sourcing some vintage runners to piece together up these stairs to add some color. The wall color will change up here as well. It is the same as the living room downstairs. Here in the master, I have no plans for change. I like the paint color. I like the trim color. I really like everything about it. Same for the office space. This will all remain the same. Also, the bathroom, have no changes really to make in here. I like everything about it. Master closet, nothing changing in here. Lots of storage. I'm not quite sure what's going to go on in here yet. Don't have any plans for that at the moment. Same for this room. Not a lot is going to change. I like the paint color, trim color, etc. Not a lot will change here. In this room, the shelves above the windows and around the room will change. The wallpaper will change. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 360 wallpaper or if I'm going to do an accent wall. This is an original bathroom. I love the tile in here. The wallpaper will change. Hey you guys, just wanted to jump on here really quick and kind of document the current state of the front yard. So I know I said that not a lot would change in the front yard, and that still remains true. In one of my first videos, I mentioned that the backyard is our main priority at this point. But one thing that will change is going to be this 100-year-old massive oak tree in the front. It's going to change in a good way. We have Corey with Arbor Masters. They are certified arborists, and they are going to come out and do a little trimming and pruning on it just to make sure that the health and the longevity of the tree is where it needs to be. So something with this tree, it's almost impossible to grasp the scale of this tree. I think the only way you can truly appreciate it is when you're looking at it and standing here in person. It is just a massive tree, and it is a tree and a staple in this front yard, and it's something for us that's non-negotiable. So this is not a tree that you can get back and plant in 20-30 years. I mean, this is a very, very old tree, and we want to do what we can to keep it healthy and live out its longest life. Something else is this oak right here in the front and this maple there in the back closer to the house. They're going to get a little haircut, also going to get trimmed up. So that is kind of what will be happening on Monday. And I know people will ask, and I have made sure to tell the company that is going to be trimming up the trees to be careful with the tulips. So the tulips are all starting to come up, and the last thing I want to do is damage all those. So Arbor Image Tree Care was really great. We used them in our last house, and they did such a great job not trampling or destroying landscape. So I have faith that they will be very, very vigilant of the tulips in the front yard. So those are all starting to come up, as you can see, which is just super exciting. It gives me some good feels because I'm really jealous about our old house down the street. There's about 300 to 400 tulips that are going to be coming up down there, and my husband and I took a walk yesterday and we saw all of those tulips starting to come up that we planted. So that'll be fun to see. But for those of you guys that follow me based on Linda's channel, Linda planted about 1,000 tulips out here in the front, so we'll have plenty of tulips to keep us happy in the meantime. Hopefully the phlox down there at the borders will start coming up soon. A lot of the deciduous stuff is starting to show some life. She planted some purple pansies, which, as you guys, most of you guys know, is my favorite color. So there'll be a lot more purple added to this landscape over time. We lost a yew there, as you can see, so that'll get replaced in the spring. I'm a big fan of yews. We had a lot of yews at our other house, so big fan of those, and we'll definitely be incorporating more of those. The vine that's on the tree, I know in my last video I talked about vines, that will also be coming down. I, again, have nothing against vines, but just for the health of the tree, we're gonna take that down. And not a lot of cleanup is going to be going on in this flower bed. As I mentioned, I definitely want to keep out of these beds to protect the tulips, because a lot of them are already starting to come up. So just wanted to give you guys kind of just an overview of what the front looked like. Some yews, obviously some boxwoods, some hellebores, azaleas, some arborvitae, some hollies, which make me happy, Nellie Stevens. Just a lot of little seedlings coming up as well. Lost a boxwood there, that'll get replaced eventually. And we're supposed to get some rain this afternoon or tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. So you can see here also in the window boxes that there are a lot of tulips that are coming up. There's another boxwood down there, so we'll get all that kind of cleaned up, and some of the stuff that's not doing so hot, we'll either get it replaced or replanted. So it's getting to be about that time. It's almost springtime, so really looking forward to all the tulips coming up, really looking forward to everything flushing out, and I will keep you guys posted as we get the big oak and the maple and the smaller oak trimmed up in the front. And I'll try to video that if I'm here when they're doing it. So anyway, just a little update and we'll keep you guys posted. Thanks. All right, so just a little backyard update. As some of you may have seen on Instagram, we tore out this dividing fence between the house and the garage yesterday. We did this in our other house and it really opens up the space, makes it feel a lot bigger. Where you see the chain link fence and the other fence, that will all be removed and we will be putting up an 8-foot privacy fence that is stained black to match the rest of the fencing. At some point, we'll make a surround for those trash cans to make those disappear. And just a little update on kind of how we have the backyard set up currently. It's probably not going to stay like this. We'll probably tweak it and change it a little bit depending on how we see fit. We just set it up like this as we moved in, so it's just kind of stayed like that at this point. One of the other changes was all the Boston ivy got tore off the garage. As much as I love the look of Boston ivy and English ivy, it's just a lot of maintenance. It's bad for your brick, causes moisture issues. So we just decided to go ahead and cut that down. And we'll try to keep it under control. I know it'll come back. I've put some stump killer on most of the big pieces that I could find, but we'll see how that goes. I just didn't want the maintenance here. I'm gonna have enough maintenance as it is, and so I just decided to go ahead and get rid of that. Something else that will be changing sooner than later back here is the addition of a lot more evergreens. As you guys have probably seen in some of Linda's videos, I like a lot of evergreens in the back. I like it to look relatively the same in the winter as it does in the warmer months. So those will that's some of the things that will probably be changing back here in this bed. I'll probably add a lot of Nellie Stevens hollies. I really like hollies and they're easy. So probably incorporating some of those back here. And one of the big controversial changes that happened yesterday along with the fence is the potager. So obviously no longer there. We cleaned it up this morning quite a bit to kind of see what we were working with on the pathways. Sorry, it's really windy here in Oklahoma today, but that's not much different than any other day. So we cleaned this up quite a bit to to see what we were working with the paths. We are going to match these brick pathways up here in the center. We're gonna do something very symmetrical here, so stay tuned for that. That fencing back there will also go. It's going to be replaced with the new fencing that runs along that side of the garage. Same for this fence here. So yeah, just a little update on what's going on back here. Some people have asked what outside changes were made. And at the moment, that's pretty much it. And we'll keep you posted on the changes we make behind the garage where the potager used to be. And we'll keep you updated on the fence. And I appreciate everybody that's reached out and asked me to start a YouTube channel. I decided to go ahead and try it. So bear with me as I try to figure out YouTube. I am definitely a beginner. Thanks. Well, we are prepped and ready for wallpaper, and that is going to happen tomorrow. All of the wall prep needed to dry, and tomorrow is the big day. Hey y'all, so welcome back to the disaster zone. I think we have about one more day of painting and then we will be done. So here is the final color with the glaze. For those of you that may have not seen the previous video, the color is in Chira Blue by Farrow and Ball. And there is a black glaze over it. So this is a great comparison of what it looks like with the glaze on the left and without the glaze on the right. After I saw it painted yesterday without the glaze, I really debated, do I want to do the glaze? Do I not want to do the glaze? And I'm so glad that I did it because it looks so good. It kind of just gives the cabinets a little bit of depth, gives it a little bit something extra. I hope that you guys enjoyed that quick recap video. it's easy to forget how far we've come. So even for me putting this video together, I was going through all of the pictures and like, wow, you know, we've come further than we actually thought. And tonight, when the clock strikes midnight, that will be 1 full year of YouTube for us. I've learned so much on YouTube within the last year. Tommy and I are shocked that 16,000 people subscribe to this channel, and we can't thank you enough for doing that. We are just really grateful that we started this YouTube channel. The only thing that we regret is that we didn't start a channel at our previous home with all of those changes we made. But that is all that I have for this video. I hope that you guys have a very safe and happy new year, and we'll catch you guys in 2024. Bye.